Hello, hi everyone. Welcome to our channel. Myself is CMA Vikita. This video is all about the tips to do in exam as well as what you can do before exam and after exam. So make sure that you watch the video till the end because it's very beneficial. I'll make the video very short. It will be just for the tips and the make points which you should remember for the exam in those duration of those 3 hours which is required for you in the online mode. So let's start. So what we have is, we all know that our exams are starting from the 27th onwards and it will continue up to July 4th. For the inter and the final students, this video is a must watch video. So the first thing is the online pattern. As we all know, the online exam pattern is of four sections: section A, section B, section C, and section D. The first A and B sections are the easy and a very most scoring section. If you would have done a proper comprehensive study, then I'm sure that you can fetch out of 40, 36, 37 marks. And the rest 4 to 5 marks is a very easy go for making you score in the rest two sections, that is section C and section D. As you can see, section C is one of the most important section and it is a game changing section. That means where the institute is going to give you 6 questions. Out of those 6 questions, you have to maximum find out which is a better way of your answering the question. Out of those 6 questions, you can take 4 questions and write down those 4 questions because it is scoring you 12 marks. Now, rest, the next section is of a compulsory question and it consists of the 12 marks. So make sure that you focus on section A and B where it says a one word question answers are given, as well as you have different types of MCQs. Okay, so that is an easy way of going ahead and it's very much mark fetching. Next, coming to the before exam strategy. So I have written some points which are very much necessary for you people. First thing is, please make sure that you only read the portion of your syllabus which you have done already. Do not try to focus on anything new. If any one of your friend has told you that you have to read that particular question or that particular topic, don't try to touch the topic because you will fall into confusion. Okay, try to do revision maximum number of times. How do you do a revision? Is try to check out the scanner. As you see the question, make sure that you read the question and relate the answer from where whichever study mat you have studied. Next is, please practice the MCQs from the scanners and workbooks only. Why? Because whatever you have studied from our ICA mat, the MCQs will come from there only. Do not, please do not try wasting your time fetching for the MCQs in many Telegram channels or WhatsApp groups, and so try not to do that because you're wasting the maximum time. Next is, please do not try to panic. And very important is, you people, if you do not have a proper speed or a little bit of use of computer or desktop, try to hire the computer or a desktop or a laptop from your brother, father, sister, anyone it is from your family. Get that thing for 20 minutes for the last 2 days. You have, try to practice, try to type a bit of it in the word, then you get to get a clarity that how do you go ahead in your exam. To get better approach, you can check the mock test paper. I think if you would have done it, then you will get a better answer. Next is, obviously you need to have a proper sleep because before exam you need, do not stress much. If you stress, you will actually have a blank memory. Try not to over study. Try to just calm your mind, relax yourself, manage yourself and plan yourself. Plan the whole day, you will do it. Next, have a proper food. And the last is, obviously, which is very necessary, is download your admit card and reach the examination center. I mean the online examination center before 30 minutes. I know that your centers are far. There's some people's centers are very far. Try to reach before time. minimum 30 minutes is necessary, because you, as you reach the hall, you get a proper vibe. You have to create yourself into exam mode and then go ahead. Okay, next is what are the different tips you should give, you should actually incur while giving your exam. And these are some helpful tips for you which I have noted down, and it's very much important. First thing is, I have seen how the exam goes on and how actually the papers are being corrected. First thing is, you have to make sure that you have to write point to point answer only. For example, if there is a question asking about gross profit, you can just write the gross profit answer, or below you can just write that how gross profit answer has come. Okay, next comes is your answer should be very crisp, very clear. Avoid giving round answers or vague answers, like trying to explain but you're not getting the answer. Don't waste time, don't write that, you will never get points. Next is when you have long questions like section C, section D, this is important point. What happens is they are focusing on practical questions. Practical case based questions will be asked in section C. So section C will be a game changer if you are really studied well about your syllabus of that particular subject. So what happens is you get a big question, out of that you have sub questions. Each sub question will be of 1 mark or 2 marks. So what you do is you just need to answer that particular sub question, and then you get 1 mark or 2 marks. So maximum of three or four pointers or 5 pointers in that particular question is necessary, not more. If you write more, they are not going to give you marks. Remember this point. Next is for short questions. Short questions, what you do is 1 line is maximum, and if you want to stretch a little bit more, 1.5 lines are more than enough to express the 1 mark or a 2 marks question. Okay, according to the question you have to write. For example, they have given a question, briefly state the management tools, then you have to write the management tools and 1 2 lines on that management tools. Okay, like for example, if they give you a question about what is credit management, then you have to write what is credit management in 2 to 3 lines. If you write it in brief, crisp and keyword language, or if your statements are properly mentioned in a highlighted words, I mean the words which are important for that question, if you write it, maximum you will score marks. Okay, next question is, obviously I have said you that working notes are necessary, but if you try to write the direct answer, you have done a balance sheet and they are asking you that what is a what is the total creditors in it, so you find out in your rough and write it total creditors, because if you write the total creditors are 2 lakhs or 4 lakhs, whatever the answer may be, you will get points. Below, if you want to just mention for your satisfaction, you can just mention the way how you have written, and in the rough note where you have done your whole calculation, it will be noted down. Instead, if your answer is wrong, they can check your rough sheets and maybe they can give you step marking. Okay, next comes is the main answer must be, yeah, must be very crisp, very nice and properly mentioned in the space which has been given. Okay, then the what happens in practical question questions, like for example for financial management or tax or accounts, what people do, they try to write down everything in that space which is given in our online exam, which is not much necessary. Whatever the points necessary, please note that. For example, if there is a question of a holding company and they're just asking what is the share of the holding A and the holding B according to the question, just mention the answer. Mentioning the answer will actually make more time for you to write more questions, as well as it will be crisp and clear for the examiner as well as for you. Okay, so this is some very important points which you should remember to give the best in exam. And last, what I want to say is, please try to attempt 100% because you can clear it. Okay, next Next, I would like to say is what are the things which we require for our exam. Obviously, we should not ever forget that admit card. Download the admit card now. Now, if you want, pause it now and download it, or else after this video, download your admit card. If you have issues in admit card, invalid registration number, or anything else, try to contact the people, those who are in the examination department. How do you contact is go to the institute website, there you go to the student section, then you go to the contact us, and there you get the whole list. Try to contact them and make sure that you have a screenshot of it. In the end of my video, I will show you that what is the contact list, and you can just take a screenshot, because anytime in the examination also, if you have any technical glitches, you can contact them, you can WhatsApp them, you can mail them. Please do everything, because you never know what will happen, okay, in that time. Next is pen, pencil, calculator, water bottle, your like registration card or the ID card which has been issued, and then you should make sure that you have the original Aadhaar card or driving license or PAN card or voter ID card which is mentioning your proper name which you have done for registration, right? Next coming is the what is the strategy for after exam. Like, what happens is you come out with your with one exam done, and you try to discuss many things, you get your mood off because you have not done some things, and some people who have done excellent, they try to hell off, jump around, and so try to be calm, try to be very much patient enough, because we have a lot more exams coming up. You should calm your mind, you should be very confident for the next exams, you should give your best, concentrate on the next paper, and try to plan and study. Do not try to discuss the exam which has been over with your friends or over phone, because it will actually make you confused, it will not give you a positive mind to study. Okay, so cover most of the syllabus for the next paper, and obviously I would obviously say that you people can do it. You are the best and you can do it. Try to study well now, try to practice well, try to do MCQs, try to have a little bit speed limit in your laptop or desktop, and cover the most. Okay, do revision. These all are some points which are necessary for you to do good exam. Okay, you people can rock it. All the best. Okay, now I'm going to show you that sheet. Please download that sheet which I'm going to show you now, and which is necessary for you. Keep the screenshot there in your phone or somewhere, note down those numbers or the websites links or the email IDs, because anytime you have any technical glitches in the examination, maximum it won't be. If you have it, you can contact these people. Okay, yes, here we have the screen, and how do you get the screen is, if you are able to see, you have to mention the Institute of Cost Accountants of India, and there you get the contact. Here you go to home, and then student section, and then you go to the contacts. See, here you get it, contacts. Contacts, and then you get the contact details of the examination center people or the department people of all the sites. Okay, see, you can just take a screenshot of these people, because these people will be very helpful at the time you have issues. Those people who are from the final, make sure you're not zone, north, south, east, west, these are the people you contact. Okay, take the screenshot, and if still you have issues and there are people who are not responding, try to contact these people mentioned here. As I am showing, these are the people which will be very much helpful for you, they will do the things very easily. And try to please make sure that you have a screenshot, phone number, email ID, everything I have mentioned. Anytime you have glitches in the examination center, or if you have issues now in the admit card, try to contact them soon now. Okay, and thank you so much. Study well, because if you are going to give your exam well, that's how you can pass. And happy learning, study well, all the best. Thank you.